What's up, everyone? Mad Money Murph here. My mission is to inspire you to take charge of your money so you can become financially free and live a better life. Welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time to my channel, welcome. I'd like to take a moment to remind you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting at least once a week on Wednesdays, and if I can do more, I'll do more. I'm going to try to provide you with as much financial information as possible. I want to help as many people as possible with their personal finances, what to do with real estate, what to do with insurance, so on and so forth. I'll also be giving my opinion on things that are happening in the world, things that are happening within the financial industry, and things like that. So today's topic is 5 things to do during this time of crisis. Number 1 is to reconnect with and love on your family. No matter how bad things are right now, your family needs you. And there's so many things that you could be doing. Take time to help your kids with their schoolwork. Take on a new project with them. Last week I took on a project with my kids. We built some shelves for their room. You know, even those little things are things that they'll remember. They won't necessarily remember, depending on how young they are, they won't necessarily remember this COVID thing or this pandemic, but they will definitely remember the fact that you took time to help them with their schoolwork. You took time to help them with a project, be it an art project or like we did building a shelf. But there are things you can do, things like that. And then rather than taking out frustration with them or your wife or husband for that matter, love on them too. They need as much love as you can give them right now as well. They might be stressed out too. So number 1, reconnect and love on your family. Number 2, get frugal. So if you lost your job, anything that is not essential right now, cut it out. Even if you didn't lose your job, I would personally think that you would want to scale down or I would advise you to scale down some of your expenses in your budget right now. None of us know how long this is going to last. And when we do come out of this, the world will definitely look different than it does today. So if you lost your job, go look for a job. This would be a great time to sit in front of your budget, sit in front of your bank account and your bills and to come up with a written budget. Most people don't have a written budget, but I can tell you this, most businesses on the planet, they have a budget, whether it's written or not. It should be written, but they run on a budget. And there's no difference between your household, you could in your mind say, that's the business, right? It's not necessarily a business, but think of it as a business and come up with a budget. Guys, if you have a written budget, that's going to be so much better than just going willy-nilly and not knowing where the money's coming or going. So now would be a good time. Get in front of your bank account, set aside some time. Most of you, it will take a lot longer than 30 minutes or an hour. That's fine. In the middle of it, if you need to take a break, go ahead and take a break and then come back to it. But do sit down and do a written budget. It may be frustrating to work through, and believe me, once you do it, you will be so happy that you did. Now, I use the free version of the Every Dollar app from Dave Ramsey. You can just Google Dave Ramsey Every Dollar app and find it. There's a free version. It is enough for me. I've always been good with money, and so I didn't need to go any further with the paid app. And what I would recommend for you is to go ahead and just start with that free app and go from there. And by the way, right now, if you go to Dave Ramsey's website, you can get a free 14-day trial of what he calls the Financial Peace University. And what that is that leads you through how to get out of debt. It leads you through his steps, basically. He's got 7 steps. I'll do another video on that coming up. He's got 7 steps, basically, to financial freedom. I would highly recommend that you go out there to Dave Ramsey's website, get a 14-day free trial. Should be enough time to go through all the videos. They're set up in videos and some workbooks. When I did it, they had workbooks, but go out there and check that out. It might be worth your while to check that out. So this is not a time to go spending frivolously and spending on things you really don't need. Again, whether you have a job or not, you might want to think about where can you cut out. And here, for the love of everything, don't go out and buy a new car right now. I just cannot believe some of the ads that I'm seeing on TV. These companies are offering 3 months or 4 months of no payments, but with an 84-month term. Guys, gals, do not go with an 84-month term. That is just complete insanity. Listen, wait until this thing starts coming back, until the economy starts coming back. Let's see if the time comes when these auto companies are going to have to lower their prices. Don't pay these astronomical prices with an 84-year term. That is just complete insanity. Don't do it. Your mentality right now, whether you have a job or not, needs to be save, save, save. Let's keep the money in our pockets, in our bank for now. Next on my list, number 3, take care of your health. This is a great time to sleep. Come up with a better sleeping schedule. If you'd been going to bed at 10 or 11 at night prior to this and you're stuck at home, think about going to bed at 8 or 9. Think about the sleep patterns. Eat healthier and work out. There's plenty of time during the day. You're not going out with your friends. You're not going to the bar. You're not doing all these certain things. So now gives you a time to look into these other things and do a better job with your sleep and your eating habits and your working out. Just because you're stuck at home doesn't mean you have to stick to a bedtime schedule. But you can set a new one up. You can pull out a quick cookbook and find healthy recipes, for instance, online, and set some time aside every day to do a workout. Oh, and by the way, even if you just get out for a walk, that's enough exercise for a lot of people. That's a lot more than a lot of people do regardless in any other day. So at least get out there and do some working out. Get outside, get active, get your body in motion. Doing these things will not only help you in the long run, short run and the long run, but they'll help you stay mentally healthy as well. Number 4, if you lost your job, find one or start a new business. There's never a better time to start a new business than times of uncertainty. So many businesses have started out of times like this. There are, by the way, there are still jobs out there. If you lost your job, get on the computer or your phone. We use our computers and phones for so many other things. Get on your computer, get on your phone, and find something. You know, several companies out there, including Amazon, Walmart, Kroger. I'm seeing now commercials all the time for Domino's. They're all hiring, just to name a few, and they are hiring massive amounts of people. So if you lost your job, get a hold of one of these companies, and there are several others that I didn't mention, and either get a job or figure out a way that you can start something new. And if none of these jobs or companies are appealing to you, again, now might be a great time to start your own business. You could start your own delivery service yourself. It doesn't have to be Amazon. You could do your own thing. You could start a yard maintenance business. There's an app called Nextdoor. If you're on Nextdoor, put something out there and say, hey, doing side work, doing yard work. Or you can do something with your computer, like a blog or a vlog. I had sat on doing a blog and a vlog. I'd set it up, both of them. I set them both up. The blog in WordPress and a vlog doing a YouTube channel, this one. I set it all up last year while I was off. And I did one blog. And you know what? I figure right now, hey, what the heck? There's no better time than right now to get out there. So get off your butt, get a job, or start something new. You know something that somebody else doesn't know. By the way, the great Zig Ziglar once said, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. So help other people, figure out a way that you can help other people, just like I'm doing here, helping you figure out things to do. I had a lot of I was self-conscious about the way I looked on camera. I don't have all the best equipment. There are all these things that went into me not doing this during the year last year. I went ahead and got my real estate license. I plan on continuing to sell real estate. I only started in January, had my first sale last month. So excited about that. But I do continue to do that as my full-time job. But I will continue to do this YouTube channel now that this has come up. I do have more time, and I'm trying to get a plan in action. Plan what you're doing, and that's what I'm doing. I'm planning it, and hopefully as I go along, the plan will get easier and easier, right? So that's something else you can do. Last but not least, folks, pay your rent or your mortgage. You have to pay your rent or your mortgage, folks. There's so much misinformation out there. And as a realtor, I'm seeing a lot of it on the mortgage side. On the rent side as well. People saying that, we can't be evicted. I'm hearing every day through my office things about that and things about the mortgage. Check this out. As far as the rent, if you stop paying your rent, it's going to be due next month. And then it'll just continue to compound. So if you don't pay this month, next month you'll owe double. If you don't pay that month, the next month you'll owe triple. You're going to owe your rent or your mortgage. So continue to pay. Do whatever you have to do. If you have to go sell something from your home or in your garage or something, do whatever you can to stay on top of your rent and your mortgage. Those are so important. You have to keep a roof over your head. And as far as the mortgages are concerned, continue paying your mortgage. Listen, folks, they're between the lenders and the servicers. Who knows whether they're going to put the missed payments? They're offering forbearance, yes, but you need to make a phone call to them to make sure before you just stop paying. Make a phone call to them, because oftentimes what I'm hearing is they're not putting it at the end of the mortgage, but some of the servicers right now, and lenders could be doing this too, I'm not quite sure, but some of the servicers are making that due in the next month or two. They're not putting it at the end of the mortgage. So what I'm saying to you is, if you can afford it, if you can do it, do it. Make your payments. If you can't, either find a way that you can, or call either your landlord or your mortgage lender or your servicing lender to find out exactly how they're going to be working this, okay? So that was 5 things to do during this time of crisis. I hope that helps. If it does, or even if it doesn't, comment below. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Things that I can work on. Things that you'd like to see on this channel. There's going to be a lot of information that I'm going to do as much as I can to help you with all different things. Not only just current events, but all different types of things when it comes to personal finance, real estate, entrepreneurship, insurance. So comment below. Be sure to subscribe and smash that like button. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.